Great. Welcome to the latest episode of Bat Balla. It's a momentous occasion for India. We have beaten Australia and qualified for the Champions Trophy. A great revenge victory for us. This has probably shut down a lot of memories from 2023. High time we thrashed Australia in the knockout, and that has happened. And good memories for a fan. And looking forward to the finals as well. What do you think, Shum? How was the match today?
Oh man, it got a little close. The moment Virat should have got that 100 for sure. But I think it's really amazing because I tell you, because Australian knockouts is a different beast. There's been a lot of talk about the inexperience in their bowling lineup, but still the way the bowlers, especially fast bowler Ellis, the way he showed in heart, I think they bowled beautifully. And I think if you want to start for the beginning, so Rohit, I think did no damage to his reputation and lost another toss. Some of the toss, like good toss to lose.
Yeah, probably. I think you're also not too sure what to do. I'm happy that they won the toss and they went to bat first. I think that's what happened. Yeah. No, maybe a good toss. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what he said, right? And they
Man.
during the tough thing, that okay, you're not sure.
So, yeah, correct.
Yeah. But I think first over, very happening. Shami dropped. Travis said,
oh yeah. That was scary. Travis head of all people, right? You drop him, but you know how much damage he can do. That was very scary. Yeah. And he should have made more effort. Again, he dropped one more, but we'll come back to that later. But yeah, that is scary. That's pretty crazy.
And then again, that very close on out, that's where Jadeja almost caught him.
Yeah.
From backward point.
Yeah.
But again, he was showing his class once again.
That's slightly slow start for it.
Yeah. So, India bought both Pandya and Shami bought a good couple of shadows. Those they were able to sort of contain other. I don't know why he was there. I shoot the moment he saw him ball, I think that's what
He's clearly a bowler. He's not a batsman. I have no idea how he's in the opening, but yeah, he's there just to get out. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's a good take for India. Fraser match someone like a Fraser match wrapping over in the second of the audience. So yeah. So I think but then when after first 2-3 overs, I think then head again got in his
started playing. Yeah.
And the manner in which he hammered Hardik Pandya in particular, I think that was scary.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a deja vu moment for Indian fans.
No, seriously. And he was playing he was playing very slow. And somebody made a comment of the slowest head innings in a long time, I think. But then suddenly he started hitting Hardik Pandya. He hit a 6 of Kuldeep.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, don't tell me. Travis Head is back. And we were discussing this, like probably stand up in the still a faster. And we thought Warren will come first, but Kuldeep came first. But Warren came in after that immediately.
Yeah. And I think he said okay. So that was a crucial breakthrough because on this wicket, we will come back to it again. But I think on this wicket, if Head would have stayed for either 10-15 overs, that would have made a lot of difference, right? 280, chasing 280 to 90 versus 260, I think. Plus the pressure of a knockout game.
I agree, and if Hedos is 300 plus, it's definitely 300 plus. With Carey and Smith also playing, which more I think 280, 290 would have been possible.
Yeah.
But if the way Hedos playing, should have been 300 plus.
Yeah. But I really like the way Rohit captained today. Mixing his bowlers, and I know there was a moment when we all thought that okay, I think India got it wrong. First should have played Abhishek Khan instead of Kuldeep, and we'll come back to Kuldeep because Kuldeep is someone I think we're seeing the stats in the last three in the 2023 World Cup finals, 2024 T20 World Cup final, and then again today in the last week in the 3 crunch games he has not got any wicket. He's gone for runs as well, on the name. So I think that's probably now we will keep an eye. We'll go into the finals. So I'm not too sure. Again, like we are getting similar kind of pitch the way it was playing today. I think there's a case for 3 spinners and 3 pitchers.
Yeah. No, it was like we discussed. It was a track which in the India-Pakistan match happened, and not the track where India-Bangladesh happened. That's a slower track.
Oh, I thought it was the fresh track.
No. It was the same time as straight center track. So that's the reason why this is more a higher scoring pitch than the other one. And in those pitches, I think playing 4 makes sense. But in this pitch, probably not. Yeah. And the fact that, Afsal also, he got the wicket later on. But I don't know. I don't think Kuldeep should play the last man. What I feel.
Yeah, but again, I think credit to Indian bowlers as well. There were small partnerships between Smith and Labuschagne. Then Labuschagne got out, and then Smith and English had a short partnership where English sort of took the charge, but he got dismissed.
Yeah.
And Jadeja was brilliant.
He was super.
He was right up there with respect to his length. Lie is always not a problem. It's never a problem with Jadeja. Length is sometimes sort of tends to go a little slower, shorter. But against Taiwan today.
Yeah.
I felt Varun was sort of trying to do too many things, right? And he ended up picking up the crucial wicket of head and finished with a couple of wickets for 45 or 49, something like that.
Correct.
And Stiglitz, he bought well overall, but I think he gave away a few extra sort of, easy pickings for
Or slightly fuller in sometimes, and there is a driving length. And a lot of balls are driven in them. So maybe, trying too hard.
Maybe trying too hard, yeah. But man, what is something? This guy, Steve Smith, it's fabulous.
No, legend, right? Legend of the game. I mean, both in terms of captaincy as well as batting. The fact that we always discussed, okay, people like Smith, Kohli, are they really out of form? They're never out of form. I mean, they're out of form, but they're not out of class, right? And there's clear proof of that. Led from the front, always scored when the team required him, and great captaincy and take the match so deep with that bowling lineup. I don't think India or any Indian fan thought that this would be such a hard chase. But with primarily his captaincy, his bowling changes, and as a batsman, yes, we discussed that also. The shot he got out was a bit strange, I felt. I mean, I don't know what was he trying to do that on foot off, right? You could have played it anywhere. But otherwise, it was a flawless inning. One drop catch happened, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, in another
Again, Shami dropped, we're coming to that, right? Yeah. It's a straight, I mean, as a bowler, right? When you bowl and you see the batsman lifting it, doing the upper lift, you know it's going to come straight. And there was no expectation, nothing from Shami. Second drop catch in the same innings. I don't know. I just really hope that doesn't happen in the final swing.
The Travis Head thing, and when he started smashing, I think that was actually scary for me, particularly because that was a deja vu kind of feeling, because in that 2023 World Cup final, he got beaten like 12, 13 times, and then the way you say after that, it's still fresh and it's in your memory of that.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. So I think still it was a fighting total. I think in the end, Alex Kelly played a really great game.
Yeah.
And he got dismissed in the 48th over.
47th over 48th over, yeah.
And that made a difference of 50-20 runs.
Easily, yeah.
And that could have been the difference in Asia winning and Australia, right?
Yeah.
But overall, 264, I think it's a good score considering the pitch, considering the pressure of the finals, and considering the fact that India has had a history of struggling against Australia and knockout games. So good score, good fighting score, par total, I would say.
Yeah.
But then again, when India lost a couple of only wickets, right? Rohit Sharma played the way he plays. Good.
Dropped by Lapushi.
Yeah, I think he got a couple of survivors. But then I talk about Gill, actually. He got that MRF sticker today.
Okay.
I think it's...
You sponsored.
And he got out exactly the way Kohli tends to get out at times.
Yeah.
Any comments on Gill's business?
No, it was very strange, right? I mean, it was looking really good. And to be really frank, in the early part of the Australian innings, I thought Ellis scored really well. I was surprised that Washes got the wicket. You're okay, something great. And that ball the Gill got out also was pretty surprising. Rohit, that's the way he plays. Rohit play, he don't miss. And he got really dropped him early.
Yeah.
So you can't, that's the way he plays some. That a quick 30-40, that's what you can get from Rohit. But you want Gill to stay, right? Like you're discussing this also. What is life for an Indian fan after Kohli? And Gill is the person we want to come and replace Kohli. And for that, you need consistency. And if you don't see the consistency, I don't know. I mean, it's a strange shot. I think it was a perfect occasion for him. Big occasion against Australia, in a knockout. You expect him to get the score.
Yeah, that is kind of disappointing. But again, commit the man, in a crunch.
How's it like, right?
I think you're on that monster count. Yeah. And these are the matches where people who sort of like, I don't know who these people are, but see, only haters would also sort of realize like men's value the guy brings to the table, right?
Yeah, you can't hate Kohli Dodi. It's just impossible. The guy works like a machine, and especially chasing. I think Harsha Bobby asked him, it's very simple, right? How many wickets are left? What's the number of balls? That's all. That's what he looks at. He doesn't look at centuries, nothing like how to win that match for India. And again, ready to come back to this, right? I mean, so Gill gets out, Kohli comes in, and Shreyas Iyer again.
Oh my.
The guy has been a different form. Once he comes to the batting lineup, there's no fear anymore. You know that the Indian fan that he's there. The run rate will never drop. And again, today, the same performance from him.
I think the way Kohli and specifically Iyer bats complements Virat Kohli very well. So this Kohli-Iyer partnership, I'm really liking it. With the way Shreyas is, both of them sort of like to read his strike, take those quick singles, convert singles into doubles, and get the odd ball, occasional ball given they sort of get a mini loose ball. So I think they complement each other very well. Right? India is really blessed to have a number 3 and number 4 line. So, right.
Yeah.
And today also, I think we lost 40 odds for 2.
For 2, yeah.
And then it was a tricky situation.
Yeah.
You would not want to lose another wicket.
Correct.
And then they had a very good partnership of 70 odd at the time. Again, I feel that I felt that Shreyas was sort of a little edgy.
He wants to, right? Yeah. Yes.
A little too extra cheeky.
Yeah.
And they done off inning.
Yeah.
But I think it laid the foundation for the Indian wing. And then I think with Akshar Patel at number 5, I think that's a brilliant. I know it's been a little unfair on someone like a KL.
Yeah.
But I think I see what Gautam Gambhir is trying to do over there.
Yeah.
You need a lefty. You need someone who can take on the ball, who is very good against spin. His footwork is very assured against the Pacers. And again, he's a very smart cricketer. There were at least 2 or 3 overs where he had taken the last ball. He had with the last ball to take on the pressure of Kohli.
Yeah.
So I think that was a very crucial part.
I mean, like the point you exactly mentioned, right? Like they showed the stats also. It's the strike rate is 90. The strike rate never drops, and he looks for the boundaries. I mean, and like same thing. I mean, Pakistan tried with the Rizwan and South Shiki. Useless partnership. They were there for 20 overs, but nothing happened. So same thing, right? I mean, I think it's important that the strike rate is always brilliant, and people like Akshar scoring those boundaries gives a lot of ease to Kohli as well the other end, and Kohli can ensure that wickets don't fall. So yeah, I mean, great move to go. I think the commentator was saying that it's a over decision. I don't know, probably it's over decision, but great move, I think. And going forward, I think Akshar has cemented his place as India's permanent number 5.
Yeah. I think going by the current trend, I think Akshar is probably one of the most valuable white ball cricketer going around.
Yeah.
Someone who can come at number 5, score those crucial runs, can ball on any type of wicket. If the wicket is turning, then God help the batters. And most of the game, he completed full quota of 10 over, then really is a gun creator.
Yeah.
So I think what a cricketer, what a guy to have with your side.
Yeah.
So India's really best. Again, 3, 4, 5. Then you've got someone like a KL Rahul at 6.
Yeah. One of the most talented white ball players. So you see his average also like on 48 batting average. I mean, it's unfortunate that he's coming in at number 6, but we're lucky. We're lucky to have KL Rahul. And I know that we lose that. There were questions of is he as aggressive as a punt? But clearly has showed today that he could hit his shots at will.
आज अगर पंत होता तो I would have been an instant. It's 80 odd, 85, 8.
I think
that was the target game dropped in.
Yeah.
And the way he batted, the way he was taking on the bowling at times, And when Kohli played that really unlike Kohli shot.
We have to come to that.
Yeah. When also his reaction was okay. मैं मार तो रहा था भाई.
Yeah, and they was striking it easy. I mean, I don't know. I think it was 40 odd when Kohli got on 40, 39 once.
Yeah, something on that.
Yeah,
40 odd once.
Why do you think he went for a shot? What he to do?
I think he picked up the bogey, to be fair.
Yeah.
And the length was there to sort of go for it, for that shot. But I think the wicket was too paced, right? So it really did not come on cleanly onto the bat.
Yeah.
I think he picked the ball, he picked the googly, he picked the leg side. And I think the slowness of the wicket, or the sluggish nature.
No, but why in the lock-in shot?
I think he saw an opportunity to get a 4.
And ease the pressure a bit.
Yes. He came in, he got us 2 dot balls and made us a little itch, to see stuff.
Correct.
But I think in the end, we all know that, but even at Kohli got out, I think we were in a fairly confident position.
Yeah. And kudos to Smith, right? I mean, the fact that he got the match to this late also. But he bowled well. The fact that he got 2 wickets in the end, I mean, it is a testament to his efforts. Do you think, I know the big guns of Australia are going to come back, right? But there is an expiry for Mitchell Starc. There is an expiry for Cummins. There is an expiry for Smith. Do you see Australia with ODC right now being the same force they were earlier? Are you seeing good replacements coming in?
So I think you were under a similar impression back in 2011-12 also. The likes of Ponting, Michael Clark and all those guys. Michael Hussey on the finally. But they formed a team and they have like 250 over World Cup and a T20 World Cup after that.
Clear.
So I'm not putting out them. They've got a very solid domestic structure, unlike the Pakistani team or say probably a Sri Lankan team. But I think they've got the talent. But I think it will take them some time, because the problem with them at that time is that most the guys you named, right? Stark, probably they all will sort of phase out and sound like your time. So that might be a challenge. But again, they have got the talented blokes motivating at the bit. So I don't see a problem over there. And I mean, credit to them as well. They had nobody gave them a chance when the tournament started.
Qualified
And they could have, were a little unlucky about the ring, but again, Australia showed up a fight. The way they chased at England totally down there. That was really commendable. Even in Afghanistan, they were right in the driver's seat. And today also they showed a lot of heart. And there were moments where we sort of had our hearts in our mouth.
Correct. Like what you said, they punched above the weight. And they hosted the 102 weeks semi-finals tournament and without all those players as well. Coming back to India, I mean, we are now in the finals. I would say, I mean, I even mentioned this in the 2023 World Cup. I think this is the greatest ODI size you've had. Every single player here is a match winner. At some point or the other time, they have won matches for the country multiple times. It's sad that this particular team has not won a major ODI tournament, a trophy, ICC trophy. I hope it's corrected now with the finals. But one spot, I mean, the batting, the bowling, the fielding, fast bowling. I know we don't have Mumbai this time, but this is easily one of the best ODI squads, not just in India, of all time from our side of watching cricket.
The only squad which probably will come close to this one is that mid-2000s for Australia, where they went to back World Cups. 2003 to World Cups. And also they won. But I think there were teams who, like South Africa and Pakistan, were probably better. They held in
3 to 7 under Pondy, yes.
Yeah. Those 4 or 5 years, they won everything. They won a couple of Champions Trophy as well, round 6 and 9. And I think this Indian side is trying to play. With respect to a talent, with respect to the potential of each and every player. They are match winners from number 1 to 11 who can give you the name on their way. But unfortunately, I mean, we get that Kharabu vibes, but I still say that we should have won that 2023. And 2024, obviously, we won. That was a great performance, and I hope that we crossed the line. That's why I really hope that Australia versus South Africa on Friday.
I mean, to be really frank, when I'm thinking through this, I'm happy with India and New Zealand because I know we have beat them easily now in this tournament itself already. And I think on paper, South Africa team is way better than New Zealand team. I'm expecting them to thrash the New Zealand. And South Africa almost had us the World Cup. So, yeah, I mean, I think they have way better individual players, world beaters than the current New Zealand squad.
Fair point. I think on paper, South African squad is, I mean, it's an amazing. They've got the right balance. They've got a good spinners. They're great attack.
And Cavalier and above.
Who has captain the side very well. And they have got them middle order, like third class middle order with Asen, Marcus, all those guys coming in the picture. But the only problem with them would be on these kind of wickets and the pressure of finals. I think that's where they have to sort of manage. And again, if we, for example, if I was ready to if we have an India South Africa final, again, someone like a Varun Chakravarti can be the exact.
I mean, he can. I mean, I think even in the IPL, he's got a better class than those sort of people as well. So yeah, I mean, he should be crucial for us. Yeah, I mean, even if it's India or South Africa or India New Zealand match, the odds are obviously for India to win the tournament. I mean, we've been playing so well. It's again in Dubai. Another factor, right? I mean, Champions Trophy hosts are not going to finals. It's in Dubai and this time. It's sad.
Co-host is hosting the final. That kind of
they are not even technically co-host, but Dubai is getting all the luck because India is playing. They are sad with Pakistan, but looking forward to the finals. Is India going to win? And if that's the case, what's your prediction? 100 out of 100, what are the chances for India?
I think before that, let's talk about the team combination, which I think India should go. So I know India have been sticking with that 4 bowlers, spinners rather. But I feel that we might see the comeback of Harshit Rana in place of Kuldeep.
I think so.
Kuldeep has not been at his 100% and a record of him playing in the finals. With the wicketless record which he's having, I think it's not. It's not going in his favor. That's right. And plus Harshit Rana is someone who can come in with that overs if required, owning the deck hard and for they get that extra
mid-order enforcer.
In case the spinners don't come to the party, then I think he will be an important asset.
The only question is the square, but I'm assuming the center square is what we play in the finals also. And the center pitch.
That's we'll have to wait and watch.
Pitch.
Again, if the wicket is like the New Zealand game,
then I think it's 4 spinners.
I don't think these just a combinations. But again, if the wicket is like today, then I think there might be a case of a replacement Just like this Ashitana Kabir.
For Kuldeep, yeah. Yeah.
And I feel India is is moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
But he ended up that.
Correct. No, I think with India, South Africa, I would give it a 60-40 for India. But the Indian New Zealand, I think it's a 70-30. I mean, I think we have beaten them easily, and I don't think that New Zealand squad is nowhere close to talent to England.
I think मुझे वो ना 2000 क्या बता
19, no, 2000, because 10.
They had matches, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But they have a couple of guys who can win the league.
Yeah,
What came against them there?
Sachin Ravindra.
Yeah, the bowlers are like amazing.
Yeah,
It's not doubt over there. So I think let's hope for the best. For the moment, I think you ought to enjoy this in Australia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we have sort of settled that score. They defeated us in WTC in 2023. We got the better of them in 2024 and 2025 Champions Trophy.
Today.
So I'm really happy as an Indian cricket fan.
Yeah.
And a lot of we can hear the sound of crackers and all. And I'm sure that this means a lot. Because if you are supposed to go and win any major tournament, you have to win out.
The Australians, yeah.
Be it 2007, be it 2011, 2024. I think every time we have got the better of the Aussies somewhere, mix.
Yeah.
And that's really important.
No, agree. And I think a lot of Indian fans will sleep peacefully tonight.
Including us.
Yeah, including us. It's late already, but yeah, great. I mean, I think we should end the recording on a high note, and the fact that we have beaten Australia, revenge is taken for 2023, and looking forward to the finals on Sunday.
Yeah, cheers to that.